Greetings and salutations, Earthlings. This is Master Cube and I'm playing Raft Mechanic, as usual. Custom game mode of Scrap Mechanic. Last time you saw me, I was doing a bit of grinding, as you can see by those loot bags in the bottom, and by the vehicle here. I've done all the grinding, including swimming to the Space Ranger station to get a second one of each of these, so that I can make this vehicle. Also got two of those, but found that two resource collectors and two refineries didn't work as well as one resource collector and two refineries. And this is how I've connected it up into that chest. And then what I did was I put all the stuff that I've got on me into the top chest and let the bottom chest fill up. There's the engine that powers pretty much everything. And because of like decorating it, when I got these shark mounts, that's where I put them. Notice that it's all powered by the same motor, front and rear drive, as well as, if you notice, the saws spin the other way when I'm reversing. Oh, hang on. I'm going to try and get rid of this grumbly stomach. Oh wait, water doesn't give hunger. Okay, I'm going to have to do some other things. Okay, so here you'll see the KO bags that I've just gathered over here, all full of the wood that I've collected, just so that you know that I'm not cheating and using dev commands to get the materials that I'm planning on using. And I've finished growing quite a bit of food. And these are the seeds that I've collected along the way. Obviously, I haven't collected, it doesn't look like I've collected all that much food, because I've had to keep eating it to get my health back up. You'll notice all of the mountains no longer have trees on them either, other than the trees that don't have any collision. And drive around the island to show even more of that, including trying to drive into one of the trees that we see along the way to see that the vehicle doesn't affect it. There's one over here. These bushes are just for show. There's no collisions whatsoever. Went straight through, didn't affect it. And now we time-lapse a bit to go around. Maybe meet a couple of sharks that got stuck. Got another shark mount. Let's decorate the vehicle a bit more. Okay, so here I'm showing that if I can climb one of the mountains, I don't want to use it as a place to make my base, because if I can climb it, then there's a possibility that bots can as well. This one in front of me as well, and obviously the ones around the outside. I don't think I've tried to climb that one over there. As you can tell, okay, there's certain spots that you can't climb. But as soon as you see that you can get to the top, I think there's a way around here. Yep, there we go. See, I've gotten to the jump every now and then. And as you can see, I missed a couple of spots in the wood collection. This would have been a great place for a base because of all the different levels, but because I can climb it without using some sort of elevator built on the side, I don't want to use this one. I'm way down. What I want to do is I want to find a place that I don't have the ability to just climb, such as this one on my left. So I'm going to go around using time-lapse again to see if I can climb it. If at any point I do climb it, I'll stop the time-lapse unless I get back to where I started. By the looks of things, it's almost climbable to the top, but not. And I think I get all the way around this one. Yeah, it takes me the whole night. Goodness. Okay, so I'm back in my car, which is behind me because time-lapse doesn't show that. And again, needing to get rid of thirst because of growly stomachs. Now I'm thinking, what if I do a treehouse instead? Comment down below, should I do the treehouse or should I do the mountain base? Maybe I should do both. Yeah, tell me your opinion in the comments below, and while you're at it, check to see that you've liked and subscribed. I needed to get some more food because I've run out. Oh, I'm down to my last 2 bananas. Oh, lovely. So let's get some water so that we can use the farming boxes. And then back to time-lapse so that I don't bore you. At some point, I'll be using all of these resources because that's pretty much what I ground them for. What I did all the grinding. Here's something. They changed the loot bags to the point where you can't weld them anymore, but at least you can still put them on the lift, which means I can carry them to a place where I can use them, making sure to put them down every now and then so that I don't try and use the lift too far, because apparently the devs can't decide whether to leave a jippo in or not. Sometimes they decide if it's useful, take it out. Okay, so there is going to be my new base. Either one or the other or both. These will move. So I'm going to be checking to see if there's more. I just realized I've got potatoes, which I need to plant to get more potato seeds. These water purifiers are going to be one of the things that move, and will also move all of this stuff up as well. Now you'll see, this is one of the places where you can if you know where you're jumping up, you can run up the side of this and access the top just by running. This one, the ones to my right here, I mean that one's even got a road. Goodness, it's going to be too easy. Those ones off in the distance behind the one that has a road. This one over here. Look at how easy it is to just run up the side. Nope, that's not going to be very good for trying to avoid access by bots, because if I can climb it, so can they. There's a chance I won't be safe. Oh, look at that. I missed another one. Oh, let's get something I can weld this to. Edge somewhere so I can drop it down, make it easier to mine later on. I think it's probably going to get stuck in there. Okay, let's try going back. Maybe we can drop it off the side of the mountain. This side. No, it doesn't want to let me up there. Yeah, around there. That should be good. There's another piece. Let's make it quite tall so that we can. It's going to be too far out. I won't be able to weld it onto the other side. Let's try vertical. Yeah, there we go. That's tall enough, I think. Let's weld this. Do that. No, facing this way, facing that way. There we go. And then that can drop. And might as well drop these off the side. Yeah, there we go. Now I think this mountain was actually where John Bain built his base, and the gap between this one and the one over there is where he built his bridge in the regular game. But as you can see, if you just get the right place, you can just climb up this really easily. And since the one that we were looking at next to the tree is impossible to climb. So I just love random physics. Where was it? This one to my right next to the tree, is the only one on this entire island that you can't climb. And here comes another time lapse to extend the grinding. Move the tree by welding it, so much easier than let the refiners do their work. Yeah, nicely done. Okay, great. Why is it not started? Okay. Okay, something like that. Add it to the wood that's on my. Why is it stopped? That is weird. Back down. Maybe it just needs to be refreshed. Oh, there we go. Okay, stop. Okay, so looks like it's getting dark again. We need to check. Okay, that's still busy. Let's respawn point saved again so that we can go back to daytime. funny number. Hopefully I'll be able to catch that in the next episode. For now, cheers.